Okay, so we can add different things. Don't worry about the HTML. We can add lines to our website to put a line through anything. Um, Menu, if you click on menu, you can create another menu similar to the one you have over here. This one happens to be horizontal. You can change it in the settings, or add a menu item. You can have a sub-menu, which is subtopic, sub-main topic. And then the widgets. The widgets are something that you can include from another website, such as a Twitter feed, from Vimeo or Google Maps. Okay, if you have a Tumblr account and have some information there you want to add, you can do so. Facebook like, you can, for example, create your paragraph down here and put a little Facebook like at the end so that people can like this paragraph. So we're basically including social networks into our website. So that is all the elements that you can include, lots of different options there. And finally, let's go on to the settings menu. In the settings menu, we have page size and color, which is the first one. If you do that, one of the things that we can change is the canvas color. The canvas color, let me scroll down here so you can see what the canvas color is going to be like. Get rid of my video here. So if I go back up to settings and canvas color, I can change that. The canvas color is basically this area here inside the web page. So I can change that to any color that I would have for the design for my website. I can change the size or the width of the website. If I move that down, it starts to move in, and I keep that at 1000. You can also change the height, etc. The background is basically this area right in here on the outside of your web page. So you can change the background type. You can add a picture, have a picture there. Most pictures don't work for websites, but if you find a good one that would fit into this area and not look too horrible, then you could add a certain picture there. The background color, again, just by clicking here, we change the background color. The inside or the canvas color stays the same, and here the background color is just the area outside. Okay, so let's actually cancel out of that. So that's the background. So let's go into the favicon. The favicon is basically this little icon that you see when you visit websites right up in here. This particular website does not have a favicon. Firefox is using just this general globe as its favicon. But if you go to any web browser and search for favicon creator, you can create your own little favicon. It has to be a very, very small size, and then save it to your computer. Click here and upload that favicon to your website so that you could have it in this area right here. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. This is good if you want your website to be published, in the Google results on the first page, the first result of Google or something similar. So the search engine optimization. Here you're going to create a title for your web page, a description, okay, and then keywords. Separate them by commas, it says. These are the keywords if you want someone to search for your website. How do you want them to find your website? By your name, by the titles of your website, by certain keywords that you've included in the paragraphs. And so you can make a big list of keywords here. Description would be sentences of what your website does, what information it gives the user. So we can fill out all of these areas here. The domain is a key aspect we need to fill in. The domain basically is the name of your website. The domain is what actually goes up in this area here. This is all of the domain of the website. So iamcreator.com is the main domain of the service that we're using. For your project, you can click on domain or save as to create a name for your website. When we do that, we could say maybe group 201 team 4, for example. This needs to be without spaces. It may have other restrictions like no special characters. So if you just use numbers and letters, that would be best. No spaces. And then click OK. And it saves it as what you just put there, group 201, team 4. But then it will ask you to register. If you have not registered yet, sign up here. Very easy to do. Just put your email, a username, also no spaces, and a password. I already have an account, so I'm going to log in here. And when I do that, it saves my website. So again, domain or save as is just setting the name so that it will be in this domain name here. Once you do that once, group 201, team 4, you don't need to do it again. But if you make advances on your website, you're going to want to save it in case something happens. And then once it's saved, you can come back into your account on a later day to iamcreator and log into your account and continue where you last saved. Web analytics, we're not going to deal with. Presets or Pro, this is something that we're not going to deal with at all, so don't worry about that. But now, let's say you're done. Well, even before you're done, let's test it. Let's see how we're doing. So how can I see this on the internet? Basically, we're going to want to publish our website. When we publish the website, it'll save it, and then it'll ask you to pay. However, you're not going to pay. I've already logged in, so I've already done this. The first time you publish, it will say something like get free domain and hosting if you just click like on Facebook. So just click on like, Facebook like, log on to Facebook, like it, whatever, and click on that, and then it'll give you this name here. This is your website. It's not really a website that you would create on your own. To do that, you would need to pay, but this is iamcreator. This is my username, and this is the name I gave to my website. So I can take this, click on it, and it'll open up, and here it is. Here is my domain name, iamcreator, or i-m.co/username/page name, and here it is, it's live. I can't edit here like I edit with moving the blocks around and editing the text. This is actually a user coming into your website and looking at your website. This is the link or the domain that you're going to want to copy and send to your teachers, show your teachers so that they can see it. Now the only disadvantage is having this black and basically an announcement for I Am Creator on your website. You would need to pay to actually remove this announcement. So again, we're not going to do that. You can keep that on for your final project. That's no problem. So those are the tools that you're going to need to use for I Am Creator. That's how you save it. That's how you give it a name. That's how you publish it. And that's it. If you have any more questions, we are available to help you out. Thank you.